Welcome to the fastest 2 minutes in automotive. This is the Rundown.
Kevin, welcome back to the summer edition of the Rundown. I'm going to talk about a big topic right now, gas prices. The good news is they are coming down. National average is at $3.99, which is great because it's way less money at the pump, so I appreciate that. Interesting parallel against that, though. Quarter over quarter for 3 consecutive quarters, the amount of miles is going down. So I think people are being a little bit mindful of their trips. That's probably going to be translating into our repair shops, but hopefully as some more normalization happens, we're going to see more people back in our repair shops for our clients. I see State Farm is doing some interesting things. What do you got on that for us?
Yeah, so regardless of your position on data sharing, if you're driving a 2020 or newer Toyota or Lexus, State Farm just released a program where you can automatically share crash data and collision data with your insurance provider to speed up the claims process. So not saying that's a good thing or that's a bad thing, but it definitely signals where things are headed from an automation standpoint and exactly the data that's trying to be collected by a lot of those insurance agencies. And speaking of that, what about drivers and their policies?
Yeah, so JD Power just released a new study, and actually more drivers are getting confused by their policies and they're turning to AI to really help them understand and making sure they're getting the best deductible information, really understand their policy and their coverages. So it's interesting to see where AI is bleeding into and just how overall it's helping consumers. Let's pop over to our Feel Good. What do you got?
I had never heard of this before. This is actually pretty cool, but there's a whole program dedicated to recycling vehicles by NABC, and then CarStar provides the actual collision and the repairs on these cars. They donate them to people in need, to single mothers, to folks essentially that are looking for transport to their jobs and back. And the one that was highlighted this week was actually a single mother from Brooklyn that needed to get her child to medical appointments, which is pretty cool. And by the way, they've donated 3,700 vehicles, roughly estimated at $67 million. So it's kind of a cool program that I'd never heard about before, but definitely makes me feel good. Thanks everybody for joining the Rundown. We'll see you next time.